Developments, buy-to-lets, HMOs, bungalows, terrace, semi-detached properties. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what I'm buying right now. Caveat to this, these are 3 sets of deals that I'm doing. They are in legals right now, so I can't give you the full address, but I will go through them. And also, these are my best deals that I'm buying in the next 3 months. So I'm buying a load more, but if I'm listing all of them, it'd just be a very long, boring video. So I'd focus on the best ones, starting with deal number 1. Deal number 1, the vendor came through a Facebook advertisement. I'm a massive proponent for Facebook ads. I really like direct messaging. It's one of the most powerful ways of getting off-market direct-to-vendor deals. And it was a great conversation with a vendor who had 2 properties in Sheffield, literally next door to each other, and another one in Chesterfield. Now, these 3 properties had a RICS valuation of £200,000 each. So that's £600,000 in valuation, which isn't my normal purchasing, apart from the fact that this vendor was willing to let them go for £150,000 a piece. Now, the reason for selling this was financial, not financial difficulties. They actually had a big development that they wanted to go in, and so they wanted to release cash, and they needed to complete in 4 weeks, which meant that it needed to be a cash purchase. The 2 properties in Sheffield were Netherthorpe villas, and these were 2 £200,000 properties next to each other. Got those for 150 going through legals. And the next one was in Dunsill Close in Chesterfield, another £200,000 property, all in for £450,000. Now, obviously, as you can see, there was the buying cost, the stamp duty, the finance, some holding cost of holding the property. But all in all, these are going to refinance at about £200,000 each once I get them through. Net, they're going to make me £300 each per month. So that's £900, which is going to be £11,800 per annum. Plus, I'm going to get a load of my money back out, which ends up being a 27.78% return on capital employed and £37,000 in added equity. And I'll just put the numbers up here, as you can see, instead of me going through every single number. So we've got 3 of those, added £600,000 to our portfolio value, added over £11,000 or almost £12,000 per year in rental of passive income, and of course the added equity of £37,000 per property, so another £100,000 in net worth increase. And of course, you're going to have in that area probably about 7% capital growth per annum reliably. But I put 5% just to be conservative. So the net wealth will be going up £30,000 per annum. Remember, these are direct to vendor off-market deals. These are not normal deals that you'll see, but we are putting in 50 to 100 offers every single week trying to get these. And obviously, these are some of the gems that come up every now and then. Let's move over to deal number 2. The next one is Wade Street in Pudsey, and this is in LS28. It is a £145,000 purchase. This isn't like a crazy one, but there is a bit of a refurb that needs to go into this. So I'm going to put £10,000 refurbishment into this, and then along with my buying costs, I end up all in on this property at £162,000. So I've had to put in a load of cash for this. It's really important, this, because actually a lot of it is about your speed of purchase. So we're able to purchase this in about 4 to 5 weeks. So it had to be cash again, getting it utilized, and then I'm refinancing the property at the end of that for £195,000. So this is what I call a buy, refurbish, refinance, whereas the other ones were bread and butter buy to let. I don't like buy, refurb, refinances because it just takes a lot of effort to get it done, and often you're not going to get loads of equity out. But with this property, we're able to finance out, and it's going to leave in £47,000 of equity. But the cool thing is £34,000 of that is new equity. So it's added value, which means my net worth is increased by that. And it's actually going to make around £275 per calendar month net after maintenance, management and everything else, which is not too bad as a buy-to-let. Again, that's going to give 20.4% return on my investment, ROCE, return on capital employed. And then deal number 3, which is my favorite of the quarter is Rectory Gardens. So Rectory Gardens is down in Basildon, and so down south, very different area. And I really like this. It's a bungalow with some land on it. And I really like the donor house strategy. You might have seen my one in Stamford, where I had the 2 garages next to it. Knocked down those garages. We got planning for a new build development there that's going to attach onto the house, and we're halfway through building that right now. I'll do another video of an update, don't worry. With Rectory Gardens, it was £330,000 for the bungalow. we're going to go through the planning process, which is a bit arduous. We're going to end up put in a new bungalow there. So it's going to be a detached bungalow on the land. It's going to cost about $1,400 per square meter. That's the costings for this one in that particular area. And that is a 95 square meter detached bungalow. So it's a nice project with all of the fees in. We're ending up at about over £500,000, £504,000 money in the project, which is a lot of money, of course. And this one is more than likely going to be a flip. At the end of this, I'll be left with 2 dwellings. The existing property will end up selling for about £340,000. I never take account of capital growth. That's a nice bonus if we get it. And then the new dwelling will be £375,000. So that's a nice £715,000 end price, giving me a £210,000 profit, which really isn't bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Gives a very substantial return, which I'll put in here as well. But ultimately, that ends up leaving us with £600,000 worth of property added to the portfolio for the first deals, which is the 3 properties. Another 195, let's call that 800,000, and then this is 700,000. So all of these deals that I'm going through, these are £1.5 million worth of projects going on now. So this is my creme de la creme. These are my favorite deals. These are my best deals that are going through legals right now. Let me know in the comments if this is valuable, giving you some insight on the types of deals I'm going through. If it's interesting, if it's boring, give me some feedback. If you like it, I'll do more of them. If you don't, you don't. And by the way, if you want to get educated for paid for education, then put education in the comments right now. One of my team will give you a call and I can actually show you how you can exchange your time to get in these properties for yourself. If you're new to the channel and you want to find out more, make sure to hit the subscribe and the notification bell. And of course, if you got value, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.